Hey fam. Hello. How are you? And happy Tuesday to you. I hope as always that you are having a great day. I just wanted to come and pop in and say hello. And as always, just drop a few little tips on you, something that I have swirling around in this brain of mine. But again, I hope you're having a great day. And for those of you that do not know me, my name is Valerie. I'm a transformational coach, and I'm here to help high achieving women cultivate their healing and rebuild their self worth after a toxic relationship. So today I want to come and talk to you a little bit about mindfulness. Just being mindful in our day-to-day routines and our day-to-day goings and comings and things that we do. So I just want to talk a little bit about mindfulness and daily routine. I'm going to give you about 5 or 6 tips or tools that you could use to help you with your mindfulness in our day-to-day. So, number one, I want to talk about just having a good morning meditation, a morning routine. You want to always start your day off on the right foot if possible. So, the first thing I do when I open my eyes, of course, before I even let my feet touch the ground, I say a prayer. I don't even get out the bed. I don't posture on my knees or anything, just in the bed. I close my eyes and say a prayer, just thanking the Lord for another day. So, say your prayer however you would like to do it, whoever you pray to or believe in. But I always say start your day off with morning prayer. Along with that, number one, that morning meditation, I would say do some meditation. Find you some meditation techniques. Me, myself, I love YouTube. So I go on YouTube and I find me some meditation rituals that I could go through from YouTube. They have videos that's 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 30 minutes, however long you would like to engage, but they have all sorts of meditation videos that you can use, and it just helps you after you've prayed and thank the Lord for another day. Then you meditate, and that helps to ground you and center you and get you ready for the day. So that's what I do. Number one, I do my morning meditation, which includes prayer. And then I do me a meditation. I just grab me a video from YouTube or something. Or you can do your own thing. You can just center yourself. Just sit in the middle of the bed, upright with your spine upright up against some pillows. You want to be comfortable, and have you some nice meditation music and just go inward. Just go inward. Just be peaceful. So do you some morning meditation. That helps start your day off. Number two, the second thing I would say do is that we want to learn how to incorporate mindfulness into our work. For myself, I work from home. So, and a lot of people may work from home or may not. Either way, you want to incorporate mindfulness into your workspace. Now, you might say, Valerie, what is that? How would I, incorporate mindfulness into my work? Well, some of the things that I do is take you frequent short breaks, especially if you're sitting at a desk behind a computer all day. We can get, you can just get stuck in a rut. When you're doing it all day, every day. So take short breaks. Take your push away from the computer or the laptop. Take your short break. Go get you something to drink. And I also like to do stretching. Sometimes I just stretch. I just do some stretching exercises with my arms, with my legs bent over. Just stretch a little bit and take you frequent breaks. Those are very helpful, and it helps you to be mindful, and so you can go back to whatever the task or whatever you were doing for work and just refocus, regroup. I like to call it to reset. So those are some ways that you can incorporate mindfulness into your work. I would say number three, we want to learn how to digital detox. That is huge. Digital detox. And what that is just what it sounds like. It's nothing groundbreaking. We want to learn how to refrain and pull away from our technology devices. Of course, the cell phone, the laptop, the computer, the smart TV, whatever it may be. But we want to learn how to digital detox. And we need to do this daily because social media and technology and all those things have really overtaken our lives. It's a good thing, don't get me wrong. I love technology because I'm on it now. I use it every day. I love it. But there is, you can overdo anything. And there's a place and time for everything. So I say do your little digital detox And you do that by simply just putting your phone away for a minute, pushing back from the laptop, turn the TV off, go out and stand on your patio and look up at the sky and look at the beautiful creation that God created. Digital detox. You don't have to answer every phone call that comes in. You don't have to respond to every text that comes in. Just put that away and do it for a good 30 minutes. If you can do it longer, that's even better. But at least incorporate like 20 to 30 minutes of no digital. Put that cell phone down. We're not returning emails. We're not returning phone calls. We're not looking at the laptop. We're going to go somewhere and sit down, have us a glass of water, some wine, whatever the case may be, whatever time of day it is for you. But we want to learn how to retreat and pull back from those digital devices because it helps to clear our mind. And I just think that this overall is just good for your mental well-being. You know, you hear a lot of talk about a lot of suicide in society today. People having nervous breakdowns, people just losing it. So we need to just, mindfulness for me is just pulling back. That's that inner self-care that we need to do. So that digital detox is a wonderful way to help your mental capacity, and it's a de-stressor as well. So digital detox. I would say the fourth thing would be to do mindful listening. We need to learn, women, this is something we need to learn how to do. Let me take a drink of water, okay? I'm gonna take me a short sip on that. Hold 1 second. We need to learn how to listen. Mindful listening. What does that look like? Somebody might say, Val, what does that look like? Well, mindful listening means, of course, we hear because we have ears and we're not deaf. But there's a difference between hearing and listening. We need to learn how to do mindful listening. And you do that by, when you're engaging in a conversation with someone, whether it be one-on-one or in a group setting, especially one-on-one, because it's more personable and more intimate, I would say, you know, be present in the conversation. Because a lot of times we have so much going on, people talking to us, but we're really not listening. And if we go and get in our car and get back home and they call us and they say, oh, you know, such and such, and you be like, what? I didn't know what you said. Well, they can say, well, I told you that, you know, I was telling you that when I was talking to you, but we weren't really listening. So mindful listening is to actually be present when the person is talking to you. And that's, of course, if it's somebody that you want to talk to. But we want to learn how to be present. And we do that by, you know, looking at the person, giving them eye contact, looking them in the eyes, you know, have a nod gesture, you know, when they're talking, because you're receiving what they're saying. And if they're asking you a question or something, you can repeat it. If you're not sure what they said when you were listening, just repeat, I heard you say, you know, ABC, just to make sure you're hearing the right thing. But we want to learn how to do mindful listening. And this is very, very helpful, especially in relationships, you know, with spouses and significant others, your mate, whoever. But we want to learn how to listen more. Because when you listen, just like they say, God gave us 2 ears and 1 mouth for a reason. We need to do more listening than talking. And I think a lot of times when we listen, then we don't misunderstand things, because sometimes we're hearing things and we're only hearing it and preparing for a rebuttal, preparing for what we're going to say back, when we really shouldn't do that. We really should just go with a clean slate and just listen, receive what the person is saying, hear what they're saying, really hear it so you can understand what they're saying. If you don't understand it, you know, repeat it back or ask them to repeat it back so that we can be clear on it. So we want to learn how to do mindful listening. That's great in everyday relationships, and especially, you know, marriages and you know, intimate relationships. So I'm looking at my notes here. Another way of being mindful, and all these things that I'm suggesting to you are things that I do myself. And I try to be better at it each day. You know, no one's perfect, but I try to really incorporate this, you know, more and more every day, just to be more well-rounded and being the better version of myself. Number 5, a great way of being mindful is gratitude journaling. You know, just get you a journal. You could get you a small composition book or something from the Dollar Tree or whatever. It doesn't have to be anything major. It could be a small writing pad or legal pad. And just write down every day, write down 5 things that you're grateful for. Write down 5 things that you're grateful for, whatever it may be. Nothing is too small to be grateful for. Absolutely nothing. Nothing is too small to be grateful for. Write down 5 things that you're grateful for, because it helps to humble us, brings us, grounds us, and center us. Helps you to be centered, to be thankful for something and grateful for something, even if it's, Lord, thank you for me being able to, pay my bills with no issues this month, or for whatever. Lord, thank you for the relationship that I have. Thank you for a caring spouse. Thank you for, the gift that my son gave me, or, the nice gesture that someone did. Lord, thank you for another day. But just find the time to write down 5 things that we're grateful for. And we don't do that enough. We don't express gratitude, and we don't express, and this can even roll over into, like I say, relationships. A lot of times we have people that we care for dearly, whether it be loved ones or friends, and they transition, they pass on. And sometimes people's regrets are that they wish they had have spent more time with someone, or they wish perhaps they might have expressed how much they care for, that they actually love them, or that they were thankful for them being there, just whatever the case may be. But learn how to express that. Putting it in written form is excellent, because you can always go back and refer to it. But it's also a great thing to express it to those that are around you. So tell someone thank you if they did something nice for you. Express gratitude. Let them know that you love them. And write down 5 things that you're grateful for every day. And we can find something to be grateful for. I don't want to hear that 5 things every day. Yes, 5 things every day. Because every day that the Lord allows you to wake up, that's another day of grace that He's giving you. That's your number one thing right there. The fact that you woke up and that you're able to write is something to be grateful for. So you could add 4 more to that. So that's what I say, 5 things to be grateful for. And number 6, this is the last one, definitely not the least one. And this is, you guys, I'm going to see what you guys think about this. And you can put it in the comments below just to tell me what you think about this. But this is what I think. Number 6, mindful eating practices. Yes, I said eating, mindful eating practices. And what I mean by that is when we have our meals, enjoy your food. And when I say enjoy your food, mindful eating is actually being present when you're eating. And I don't mean physically, because actually you're, obviously you're present because you're eating. But I mean in the spirit realm, actually in the form of savoring your food. Enjoy your food by eating slowly. Enjoying every bite, just being present with your meal, enjoying your meal, eating slowly. You don't want to just sit there, get your plate, and just scuff food, just be eating so fast, we drinking, and we don't want to do that. But when you have your meal, especially when, you're not on the rush and on the go. I know sometimes, depending on what your job is and what you're doing, you might have to grab something and be on the go. I get it. And you might have to sit in your car and eat. I get it. I'm not being unrealistic. But I think you guys get the drift of what I'm saying. When you have that moment, sit down and enjoy your meal. Eat slowly. Savor the taste and the bite. And just take your time with your food and enjoy it. It helps us to digest it. And, of course, we know it's nourishment, but we want to practice mindful eating practices. Enjoy our food, savor the bite and don't scuff it down. It helps with digestion and everything. So those are some ways that I think that are very helpful in us being mindful and present every day. It helps us with our mental health. It helps you, just with your overall thinking, and thinking capacity just gives you clarity. It just helps us overall. Mental health, clarity, digestion, like I said, with the eating and stretching, all of these things helps us to be a better person, okay? And especially for those of us, if you're getting a little bit older or whatever, we want to practice that with that stretching and just being mindful. But really, I don't want to say older, because this applies to everyone. This just applies to life, because now we're seeing, a lot of the young people, are having much more issues than some of the older generation. So I wanted to share that with you guys today. I hope you have enjoyed this and that you got something out of it. And I just wanted to share for you about some mindful tips, just your mindful daily routines, things you can incorporate into your day. Okay, and I want to also remind you guys, if you have not already done so, please go ahead. I have gotten quite a few entries, but if you're interested, I'm doing my book giveaway. The winner will be announced next July 17th. I believe that's on a Wednesday, if I'm not mistaken. But if you're interested in my book giveaway, my brand new book, new release, that will be coming out shortly, entitled Broken Pieces, The Journey, Aftermath, and Restoration of Divorce, will be coming out soon. And I'm doing a book giveaway. So if you would like to receive a copy, win a copy, signed copy of my new book, I ask that you follow the instructions below in this video to submit your entry. All I'm asking you to do, if you're interested, is to subscribe to my YouTube channel. That's number one. Number two, email me all of your contact information, your address and your phone number to info@ValerieMilner.com. And all this information will be in the description. And number three, guess how many chapters that you think are in my new book? All of that information, you submit all that information to that email, and I will pull a lucky winner, and that person I will announce it next Wednesday, I believe on July 17th. If you're interested, it's in the description, okay? I love you guys. I hope you got something from this, and just go about your day. Have a great day, and I will see you on my next video. Oh, I just thought about it. Don't forget to tune in every Tuesday. I go live on my channel, on my YouTube channel. So every Tuesday, pop in at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You will adjust that time zone to wherever you are. So if you in Texas or wherever, Central Standard Time, if it's 8 here, I believe it'll be 7 there. But just adjust the time. So 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time every Tuesday night, I go live